Hi everyone, welcome back to Draw for Fun with Kevin. Today I'm going to draw Snoopy from the Peanuts gang. Snoopy and Woodstock. I used to draw Snoopy on a lot of my school papers when I was in school. So he's an easy character to draw and I think he's fun to learn. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is start with his nose. I'm just going to make a small oval right here. Right, that's going to be his nose. That's where we're going to start. Then we're going to kind of figure out where we want his eyes. And they're just going to be two slits like this. That's it. Okay. And I'm going to have to figure out where to put his ear. So I'm going to come down here. And just draw right about there, trying to get the proportions of his face here. Inside his ear, we're going to make a circle. I'm going to color it in black. I really don't have to do all this coloring for the video because I can time-lapse the coloring and just do it in marker, which I'll probably do at the end, but for the purposes of you seeing, going to quick sketch it in here. Alright, so we got his eyes, we have his nose, we can color his nose in too. Just trying to keep the video short, so I don't want to do too much coloring unless I'm in time lapse. Alright, now that right there is a good start, because usually from his ear is how I get the shape of his head. Alright, so I'm going to start back at his ear right here. I'm going to go up. Draw a small hump right there. Okay. We're going to stay pretty high, alright, away from his eyes. Keep going. Come down. And right about there we're going to stop. Alright, because we got to put Woodstock in. Alright, I'm going to usually start Woodstock by making two lines like that, because that's going to be where his hair is going to come out, right? So then usually I put another hair and another hair. I get the idea about where I'm going to get Woodstock's head, because right here we're going to start Woodstock, which is his little bird buddy, if you all remember. And we're just going to do that. Right, now Woodstock has two eyes that are just slits. Okay. Now over here from this last line, we're going to come down from this last line right here. Just going to draw a little point, come down, and go over like that. Okay. When we go over right here, we're going to come back up and attach it, and that's the bottom of his mouth. Now all this right here, when you color it in, you're just going to attach these points. Okay. Just kind of, actually the color in between, the way they color them is funky. So I'm just going to make little points like that. Okay. And we'll erase all that. And refine them later. Drawing's very messy in the beginning. Alright, now from here we got to make Snoopy's thumb, because he's going to be holding Woodstock. So we're going to come up right about to his mouth. We're going to go over, down, come over, make a small half circle. And about here, do another finger. Right about here. Just going to draw a line like that. Okay. I'll go back up to where his thumb was and his hand connects right here. Okay. So what we're going to do, well, the neck really. What we're going to do is make this his arm. You're going to come down and make sure all that goes together. He's holding Woodstock. Alright. Over here is going to be his other hand. We're going to take it from here, touching right about here. Come up, circle, circle again, and that's just going to be two of Snoopy's hands. Okay. Now you'll see where it goes when I put it all together. We're going to come over here, touch to his ear about there, bring that line in, come down, and touch his hand. Okay, now right under his finger here, I'm going to start the rest of his back, or start his back anyway, and just come down. And right here at the end, we're going to just swoop over, like that. From there we have a preference for his foot. Come up. Should go almost right to the top of his hand here. Alright. I'm looking in the camera and I'm missing my mark here. Here we go, right here. And then swoop back down. And then go over. Should touch that hand. Okay. Then we're just going to give him two little toe marks. And right about here, we're just going to draw the rest of his arm, which would really be his the beginning of his other arm over here. Okay. So now we have one foot. We have to draw his other foot. Okay, so come over to the leg. Right about here, come up. Come down. And then go right there. Attach it to the other foot here. Draw a line, draw another line. Come over here, all he needs left to finish him off is the tail. So we're going to come over to his butt here. It's going to draw a little tail. And he does pretty much have a spot on his back also, doesn't he? Yeah. So we're going to give him his little spot right here. Color that in. Right? You can give him a little shadow under his tail if you want, because it's you know, he's sitting. The only thing Snoopy has that really makes him interesting half the time, because he's pretty simple, is expressive eyebrows. So we're going to put one up here, one there, and they're just two little lines. Then we can draw some, you know, a heart. My pencil's point's breaking. We could draw another heart. And you have Snoopy and Woodstock. Best buds for life. Okay? Okay, now let's give him a little bit of color. Not much. And there we have Snoopy and his best bud Woodstock. Buddies for life. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time on Draw for Fun with Kevin. Bye-bye now.